What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Stock Sniper Trading. I'm your host, Ronnie. My partner is Dave. And we hope you guys are going to enjoy tonight's live stream where we'll be scalping gold on the 5-minute time frame. And so we're going to give it a few seconds, let everybody get in, and then we're going to get started. As usual, we're going to do our top-down analysis, and we're going to get into scalping. We'll review this trade real quick right here. I just want to go over this. This was a sniper member during this morning's live session hosted by Dave, where gold was bearish, and they got into the sell here. And this sniper member made $1,707 US. He was using a 3-lot, and I'm going to break it down for you right here. So we had a bearish downtrend on gold. You can see from 7 a.m. leading up till 9:30. These are 15-minute candles, guys. And it could not break this support level, 1812.60. And then finally where we get this lower highs, lower lows, pulling back right here, this is where we get this candle that really breaks down right here. And it breaks down and it closes below the support level. Okay, so that's key there. That big red bearish candle, see where it's closing below the support level. That candle is the impulse break with the close, the confirmation. And what we're looking for now is the retest. Okay, so we had all of this support, and at 9:30 a.m. is when we get that big push. The New York Stock Exchange opens, and you can see the price of gold went from 1815 and dropped all the way down to 1808, and it came and closed right here at 1810. And next candle, the retest confirmation candle, it opened right here. Buyers continued to push it up, but then it got a wick up here and they pushed it down. So this is where he took a sell entry at 1810.89, and you can see that it was just a bearish play on gold, continuing to make lower lows and lower highs. And then down here is where he collected full profits. He exited the trade with a total of 57 pips using a 3-lot on a sell on gold, where he profited $1,707 US. And guys, this was a trade taken this morning with Dave while he was streaming live on YouTube. So guys, if you guys are new here, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, hit the notification so that you guys don't miss out on any of our live trading. So welcome everybody. So let's get into this, guys. I hope everybody's having a great evening, and we're gonna just clean up the charts here. Okay, so I'm going to go drop real quickly to the 5 minutes just to see what's going on. Okay, see again, we're getting our 9 o'clock very erratic candle right here. Okay, so we'll let it do its thing, and then we're going to come and see the direction that it's going to go. It's going to close in another minute, but we're going to do our top down. And before we do all that, guys, I just want to go over the VIP group. They got the trade alerts from the call, and there was some big runners, like collected over 200 pips on a US runner, on the US 30 runner, over 200 pips that was sent to the group. And also the gold sell, that thing ran for 170 pips, guys, where a lot of members made good coin. And so those were trade alerts. Also extensions from the live call that we keep updating with all of our members through the Telegram group. And guys, we offer a free Telegram group. If you're interested in that, head on over to Telegram. It's Stock Sniper Trading FX, and you can get in there. It's a free Telegram group. And if you want to take your trading to the next level and you guys want to join the Sniper team, it's $29.99 a month. And you get full mentorship with Dave and I, and you get the trade ideas throughout the day and online tutorials and much more. So guys, let's get into this trading. I'm going to flip now really quick to the daily candlesticks of gold, and we're going to take a look at how it's doing on the daily. So if you've been with us on our calls every single day, you know what gold is doing. We had a high up here of 1916. This is where we had that big daily downtrend right here. It's consolidated nicely. We hit 1750 right here, and you can see that we've had this bull uptrend right here, creating higher highs and higher lows. Eventually we reached this level of resistance up here. So let's take a look here. I'm gonna use a horizontal line up here, and I'm going to change the color to yellow. Yellow represents daily support and resistance. So this was this morning's candle. It's a spin top bearish candle, okay? A lot of volatility and a lot of indecision on this candle. So it opened, and this is where it ramped up, and it made a high of 1,818. This is where it was leading into the New York session where it started to sell off. And this is where the sniper group, hosted by Dave in the morning, this is where they grabbed all of those pips where it was coming down. It broke 1811 and it came all the way down to 1795. Guys, that was a big, big move. And they collected 170 pips on that play. So it was an awesome day. Also, the US 30 ran for 200 bullish pips, so that was also on the call. So what we need to do now is get a nice support level. So how low did we go to today? We went down to about 1794. You can see the daily wick hit the bottom, and we closed with a small bearish body. But right now, this is today's daily candle. So how are we continuing with today's daily candle? How high did we get up to? We made a high of just below 1805. Okay, and 1805 is a lower high from 1818. So we can see that we do have now selling pressure on today's daily candle, and now it's pushing down. And we just got to identify some levels of support where, if it continues to go bearish, where it's going to go down to. So if we lose today's support, which is exactly around 1800 right here, where we're trading at right now, if we break below there, then price action is going to possibly come down to 1797 on the daily, right around here. And then here's our next area, 1794, and that was yesterday's low of the wick. And we break down there, we're going to continue to come down to 792.91 area. Okay, and then we can as we continue to go down, if we go bearish, we'll come back and we'll chart all this. And then we also need, if we reverse, if we break above 1804, 1805, where can we head on up to? We can go up to, we're going to target 1809, 1810 area. And then possibly maybe we can retrace back up to 1815 up here, okay? So just to reiterate what's going on the daily, we have this big bullish uptrend making higher highs and higher lows. Yesterday's candle did make a new higher high up to 1818, but it got rejected pretty heavy up there, came all the way down to 1793, and we closed, and here's today's candle. So we're moving a little bit bearish. Okay, it's still early on today's daily candle, but we're going to get into now breaking it down to the hourly candles. So let's break it down right here. Hourly candles, you can see 7 a.m. This is when we had the big sell-off, and this is what Dave and the snipers were trading on the YouTube channel right here, guys, and they caught all of that. And then you can see how we caught support. We came back up. So that's a nice hourly pullback. But look, the hourly candles cannot break 1804.60 right around here, just under 1805. We got rejected at 8 o'clock with this big bearish candle. Right now, our hourly candle is this small doji candle coming down to just broke 1800, but catching little support. So we have a little indecision on the hour, and we'll see which way it wants to move. But we have everything pretty much set up on the daily. So we just need some support and resistance on the hourly for us so that we can get into scalping the 5-minute candles and start grabbing some pips. Okay, so I'm going to change the color to white for my hourly support and resistance. Okay, so if we break above there, these are the levels where price action can go to. Okay, so let me just set this up here. And it makes, you'll see this a little bit more clearly when we drop down to the 5-minute candles. And guys, this is full interactive channel. If you guys have any questions, any comments, you're welcome in there, and I'll do my best to answer everything, okay? Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm looking for some nice support and resistance, okay, on the hourly. Because when we get into our 5-minute candlesticks, then you know the drill. We're going to be looking to make some quick pips, good pips. Hopefully we can get some daily breakouts or breakdowns, and then that's where we can catch those big runners of 30, 50, 70, 100 pip runners, okay? Eric A. Biljan, what's going on, bro? Man, you're a regular here. Love it. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys, I hope you're getting a lot of value out of this channel. I hope you're making some money. I hope you're learning. So, Nathaniel, what's going on, bro? Potential head and shoulders for the hourly. Yeah. So look at that. I was just going to talk about that actually. This is like pretty much a textbook setup of an hourly head and shoulder pattern. Good for spotting that out. So over here, all of this, we have like our left shoulder, and look at where it's being formed right below our yellow line at 1805. So that's a nice daily resistance, and we have our left shoulder. Here's our head of our formation right up here. And then you can see the right shoulder is being created over here. We got rejected at 1804. That was a beautiful sell just 1 hour before the call, 8 to 9. That was a good 50 pip move. It actually came down to here, 17.99. And now we're pushing up. So we're going to see if this is going to be like a pullback, come back, make a lower high, and continue going down bearish, break below next daily support and head down, or is this going to reverse and maybe we're going to possibly go bullish and break this head and shoulder pattern up here. Okay, but good for spotting that out. Let's jump now, guys, to the 5-minute candles, and we're going to get started, guys. So let's have a good session, guys. Let's do some analysis. Let's try and grab some pips. And guys, if you see something, let me know, and I'll chart it real quick. Okay, so what's going on the 5 minutes? Okay, at 3 o'clock today, we hit the bottom 797 down here. We pushed up. Okay, so we got up to 1803. So I'm just going to really quickly start charting a quick 5-minute support and resistance right up here. And we do have some support right here where we came down to. And guys, I'm using TradingView for my platform for charting, and we trade with MT4, and we use Fusion Market Brokers out of Australia. Okay, and it came up, we pulled back up. Here was an impulse break candle. You see this big candle, impulse break at 7 o'clock today, but then it got heavily rejected and right back into this consolidation area. So let's identify that high up there, okay? And then we had this high right here at just before 8 o'clock today. Then it got rejected at the daily right there, and then we started to come down, and look how it starts to break below support levels, and then we start dropping, okay? So this is, I told you, this is all going to make more sense when we get into our scalping. So again, yellow lines are daily support and resistance, white lines are hourly support and resistance, and then these red lines are going to be our most recent price action 5-minute candlesticks, because that's what we scalp on this. We'll scalp the 5s tonight, okay? So we came down, and then look, we broke below a new hourly support and then dropped further, okay? So we dropped down to here. I like to get body of bodies, and then as the price comes down, then I'll pick up a few wicks. But look here, this was 905. This is right when the call started. Right here, we have this big bullish engulfing candlestick. Very nice, and it closed above an hourly resistance. Okay, so this is our retest candle. We're opened, a little bit of drop up to the top, but then sellers came down, and now they're pushing it down. Okay, but remember the overall trend on 5 minutes is bearish. When we did our top down, it was bearish. Okay, so if you draw like a trend line from up here, then we can pull it down. And we'll see if we get these 5-minute candles starting to break the trend. So I'll change that to put it at red for you guys. Okay, so you see that we have a bearish downtrend. Sorry, I'll change the color here, guys, so you can see this a little bit clearly. I'll put it this purple color. Okay, so that's going to be our trend line. Okay, and you can see maybe we're going to come back bullish and attempt to break this trend line. But if it starts getting rejected, this could be creating a lower high from up here and up here. Okay, remember 1805, we dropped down to 1803, and price is now at like 1800. We're at just below 1802. So it is creating a lower high. It could come down further. If we break below 1801.75, it could come down further, and we'll see what's going on. But it is getting a little bit of support, and we could be actually reversing and trying to break this purple line trend. If we can break above it, it might be an impulse break, and then we might close. We'll see where we close. Could be a retest, and then we could potentially get into a buy situation up here. Okay, I'm just going to add again RSI on my chart, guys. If you guys are new here, RSI, you guys probably all know about it. It's relative strength index. It's a momentum strength indicator. It oscillates between 0 and 100. And what I do is I place a horizontal line right at the psychological midpoint, right at 50. So you can go to coordinates, change it to 50, press OK, and that will give us the midpoint. So what we're looking for is we're looking for a bearish breakdown at the 50 to continue to go bearish, give us that bearish momentum. And then that's where you see all of these red candles go down. And then if we start to break above 50, that's where we led into this nice big bullish candle. But now if we need momentum to continue to push bullish, we got to get this strength above 50, possibly 60, and head on over to 70. If it starts getting rejected here, we could be coming back down and retesting this 50. But looking at price action, look at, okay, so that candle just closed as a hammer candle. And now look at what we're testing. We're testing again, that trend line, okay? See the purple line. So this could be an impulse break right here, guys. Impulse traders, where are you guys at? Here, I'll set this up for you guys because I know you guys love impulse trades. Right now, when it's breaking, you could be taking a trade at just below 1803. And this is an impulse trade, guys, okay? So remember, impulse trades should be traded with, like, you have to know what you're doing, okay? So, and then what we do is we also wait for the retest confirmation candle, okay? Because this could just be an impulse break right up to the white line, that's an hourly resistance, and get rejected there. So you got to also look at the momentum, the strength. We just broke above 50, but now it's cooling off right here. So this is, we'll see what type of impulse break this has. It just creeped above it, but we're not getting too much momentum, okay? So it's not always looking to take impulse candles. It's more important to take the retest with confirmation candles. This one might just be the first one breaking above to break our trend, and then maybe we'll get a possible close. But if you guys do want to take these impulse trades, I do this to break it down for you guys. The trade is taken right here. You can see it's impulse breaking at the trend line, okay, at 1802.74. And the price just got above now our hourly resistance. Here's our RSI going up to 56, 57. Like I said, we want to target maybe 60 on our side. And we still have 3 minutes and 25 seconds on this candle, but you can see what it's good for. 1802.75, and the price just got up to 0340. So you're talking about a 6.5, 7 pip move right there on an impulse candle, okay? And if you have brokers with good spreads, then you can make some good pips. Like if I, for example, if I show you my broker right now, the spread of that trade is 11 right now, okay? So it's basically 1 pip. 1 pip, so minus 6, 7 is, and you make 5, 6, 7 pip profit right there, just on an impulse trade. And then if you guys learn how to trade with partials, you can exit the trade, you can profit maybe 70, 80, 90% of that trade, leave a little runner, and what we're looking for is the next candle, the retest with confirmation candle, to see if this level 1802.70 can hold as support, and maybe we can continue now to break this bearish trend, and we're going to head higher on gold. So let me just get to these comments, guys. Let's see what's going on here. What's going on, guys? Caught the 50 pips on the little sell-off. Brock, good. So you got 50 pips on that sell-off. Nice, okay? That's awesome. Tunes, what's going on, my man? Gold sell was killer. I made a lot of lunch money. Yeah, man, good for you. As long as you get your lunch money, you get in, you get that lunch money, and you get out, okay? And you guys killed it on that morning call. 170 pip runner on gold and 200 bullish runner on US 30. So congrats to everyone on that call. Yeah, Dave said it would drop a ton more, and it did. And that other dude cashed huge. Yeah, I just went over at the start of the call. He cashed big time. I went over the one where he made $1,700. He took a 3-lot and collected 57 pips on that. Yeah, man, if you can tell your buddies, share the stream and things like that, we'd appreciate that a lot. And get your buddies in here. Let's learn. Let's make some money, and let's have some fun. Okay, I read that many traders entry trades when RSI breaks down 16 crosses, moving average 20 and vice versa. Yeah, there's multiple ways to use RSI with moving averages. There's no right, there's no wrong way. You just trade what's comfortable for yourself, what you like. If you like moving averages are awesome too. And we'll go over one call using moving averages. I'll show you how I use them, and we'll combine them with RSI, and I'll show you everything, guys. So that's why, guys, if you're new here, just hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification. We're going to do a live webinar. I might do a live webinar right after this call, guys. So we'll go for maybe 90 minutes here, and then maybe we'll take a break, and then I'll start a new stream, and we'll see how I feel. And maybe we'll do a 1-hour introduction to candlesticks, learning about how price action moves, and we'll do a live webinar, guys. I'm down for that. So look at this, okay? So this is still the impulse runner. Look at it. So sometimes if you know where to trade these, we had the trend right here. I drew the trend line, the purple line, okay? And that was our first trend break. And we had this bullish engulfing candle completely clear out all of these candles. Next candle came down, retested, formed into a nice hammer candle. Hammer candles, guys, are our second most bullish candles. And then look at the break, guys. Look at all this momentum. Look at RSI moving, guys. We're gonna hit that, possibly that yellow line. There's our daily resistance. Okay, 18. Let's get to 1805 and break. Okay, right there. Guys, look at this, okay? This is a big trade right here. 1802.75 up to 1804.75. Guys, this is moving right now. 20 pip runner, okay? 20 pips. You guys can scale out right now if you guys are in a little bit of profit. Let's see how high we can get up to. Look at it go, okay? Up here at 1805.57 is our hourly resistance, but in the meantime, look over here to the left. Here's our 5-minute candles. We could possibly see some action get up to here. And we're also going to follow where that candle is going to close. Okay, there it goes, guys. We just collected a runner right here. Okay, let's try and get it up to this next hourly resistance. Okay, look at the break. This is why I use RSI. Look at the 50 break. It broke. It came back, made a little bit of a pullback, then continued to run. I wanted to get up to 60, and it blew past 60, and we're at 66. And there it goes. Next hourly resistance, guys. Here we go. Look at this, right off the hop, guys. Let me know if you guys took this buy and you guys are in profits, okay? Could be breaking out here, okay? This is a beautiful trade, guys. Okay, and what you guys can do if you guys are in profits, move your stop loss up to possible break even and cash out some partial runners, okay? Look at the break right there, at that trend break. And if you follow your candlesticks, okay, we had this big bullish engulfing candlestick printed at 905 and then followed by a hammer candle. And then we got these ignited bullish candles continuing to move up. But we wicked out at this hourly, okay? So guys, collect a little bit of profits up here, okay? Because this could start to pull back, okay? Tunes, my man, did you get did you get more lunch money? This is now supper money, okay? We made lunch money, now we're getting that supper money. Let's get some surf and turf here, okay? Let's get some nice AAA steak and lobster, guys. Okay, right there, right off the hop, guys, okay? Trend break. 1802.75, okay? We just got up to 1805.75, almost a 30 pips, guys, almost 30 pips, okay? 2 weeks worth. Let's get a couple months worth of lunch money and supper money. Let's go. And BU is on the call. He's the one that took that 3-lot sell today for over 1,700 bucks that I just charted for you guys at the beginning of the call. So congrats on Blair, my man. If you guys want to ask any questions, he's here. He took that trade today and he killed it. So congrats. But look, guys, okay, so don't get greedy, okay? Collect that lunch money. Look up here, 1805.57. Now we're pushing back down to this yellow line. This is our daily support now, but we're going to see how this candle can close. Can we close above it or is it going to close below it? We still have a minute 40 left on it, okay, a minute and 40, but if you're in a little bit of profit, scale out, guys. This was a 30 pip move, 30 pip runner, okay, in 2 candles, okay? So you got to expect a little bit of a pullback, okay? You don't want to give too much away. So scale out a little percentage of your trade and let's continue. Leave a little runner, possibly take your stop loss, bring it up to break even. Again, that's a risk-free trade, no emotions. You've already cashed out some money and you got a runner on the table. Okay, this is how we do stuff at Stock Sniper Trading. Guys, subscribe to this channel, man. We got a lot of good stuff coming, okay? It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun for everyone. I don't want to jinx anything, but every single live call, we've been killing the pips, guys, okay? We've been killing it. Okay, so we got 45 seconds left to go, okay? And that was a beautiful, look at the wraparound, okay? So you see here, this was that nice sell-off. Brock, you got 50 pips off this, congrats, bro. But you gotta respect, look at, again, we were talking about this last night's call. Remember I told you 1800 is a psychological number, okay? Price is like a magnet, wants to come to 1800. It came, it broke down real quick, and then look at where it closed, like right at 1799.90, okay? 1 pip off, okay? And then the buyers came in right at, just at 9 o'clock when we took this call, 905, bullish engulfing followed by hammer and continuing to run up to here. But the RSI started to move. Look, from 30 all the way, it got up to, I believe it was 67. So you got to expect a little bit of a pullback up here, okay? But now let's look here. The candle just closed, okay? So look at, we made the high up there at the hourly resistance, came and it closed. It closed right above the yellow line. So we're closing above the daily resistance. Here's our next candle. This is like a retest candle right here, okay? I'm going to zoom so you guys can see it. Okay, it's a small doji candle right now. It came down. Do you see the wick? It's right at that yellow line. So it came down to our daily support, and we're getting in some liquidity. We're getting more buyers in here, okay? So next level that this candle can go to is this previous 5-minute resistance, 1805.15, okay? And if we can break above there, then we possibly could attempt to fill the high of this previous wick right up here, maybe to 1805.60. And if we can get above that, we're going to create a new higher high and continue this uptrend because we have a higher low right here. But we are starting to get rejected right here, just below 1805. Okay, it's 1804.96. We had some selling pressure, but we're getting more volume. Okay, there's 3 minutes and 50 seconds left on this candle. This is still lots of time on this candle, but we're moving. Okay, so but again, guys, I'm going to continue to remind you guys, if you guys earn a little bit of profits, 30 pips, 25, 20, scale out a little bit so it doesn't really pull back. Thanks for the subscription, ND Digital. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it, man. Shouts out to you. Yeah, guys, just subscribe, guys. You don't want to miss out, okay? This is free education. We're taking trades, and we're making lunch money and supper money for everybody. Okay, look at this. Look at now. See how it came down? It retested. Okay, this could have been another possible entry with retest. And look at it. Now we're coming to claim the previous wick right up here. If we can break above that, guys, we're going to have another hourly breakout. Here's my next hourly resistance I targeted right when we started the call with our top down, 1806.81. Okay, let's look left. Do we have any look at all this traffic we got right here. So before we get up there, these were all 5-minute candles from 10 a.m. Eastern time today when you guys were trading with Dave in the morning. Okay, so look at, we're making now a full 100% retracement from the dump in the morning, guys. Okay, so that's why Dave and I do morning and evening. We like to catch all the pips, especially on these big retracements. Okay, so guys, don't miss out. You get 2 streams a day. Okay, so see, now we have double rejection again at this hourly resistance. Okay, so there is an order flow up here. Okay, so if I go to my hourly candle and I show you guys the hourly time frame, look at where we're getting rejected. Okay, there's a big order block up here. Okay, here was a lot of accumulation distribution, and you can see that we're getting rejected. Okay, so there could be a lot of sell orders on the hour, and that's why we're getting on 5 minutes, we're getting a little bit of a pullback. Okay, so we got to respect the fact that higher time frame is getting rejected because we could start to pull back now on the 5-minute candles right here. But if we continue to consolidate and we start to cool off at this daily range, 1804 around here, then we could possibly build off of this and continue going higher. But we also got to keep in mind when we're scalping that we have now a shooting star candle coming down. So guys, that's why I tell you guys, secure some profits because this could pull back and retest. Remember the trend line break right here, the purple line? These candles could come all the way back down to retest this trend line. Okay, this could be like a head forming. This could be like the right shoulder. This could be a head forming and come right back down. Okay, this is how head and shoulder patterns are formed before you see them. Like here's the left shoulder. This could be the head forming if it starts to come all the way back down. Okay, so you gotta look, also anticipate what could be coming in price action. Okay, that's why you want to look for patterns, but also use support and resistance lines and the shape of the candle. Okay, so this was a bullish candle that came all the way up. It came all the way down bearish, and now it's a spin top candle. Indecision. We got 30 seconds left on it. Let's watch how it's going to close. Who's going to have the momentum going into the next 5-minute candle? Okay, and how is this body of this volume going to close? Is it going to close above the yellow line again, which is our daily support, or are sellers going to push it down and close it below? Okay, this is a lot of information, guys. A lot of good. You got to analyze. If you want to trade price action, got to analyze the volume and the wicks of the candles and support and resistance. Okay, and then you can combine it with some subchart indicators at the bottom. You can use MACD, you can use RSI, you can use whatever you want. You can also add a main chart indicator if you want to add Bollinger Bands to measure volatility and things like that. We can do that. What currency are you using? We're trading with US dollar, USD. And is that a possible bear divergence? Yeah, bear divergence. Look at it forming. Good, Nathaniel. You're spotting everything today. But okay, so look at the bear divergence that he saw. Okay, from this wick up to these wicks. I'm just going to change it to white. Okay, price action was at 1804.57, and it came all the way up to 1805.66. So price is making a higher high, and then now if we chart the same area on our RSI. You can see that the RSI is sloping down, okay? So the price is going up, but the strength is starting to go down. That's bearish divergence. And that's why you're starting to see a rejection wick, and now we have a bearish candle coming down, okay? So this could be the pullback that I was telling you guys about. So if you're in this trade, secure some profits because we could be getting a pullback. But what we're looking, if we're long on gold, we're bullish on gold, we had this trend break, we're looking to gain some support and start reversing. These candles are telling me a lot with the wicks and everything the way. So we have some wicks on the top and wicks on the bottom. And that's what's giving us that neutral candle. We have sellers selling and we got buyers buying. But this candle's now starting to move right off of 1804.40, and we got a nice green body. So what we need to do is break above this red line again, 1805.16, and then we got to fill in these two wicks and then continue to break this hourly resistance, and we can move up to this level, 1806, okay? But we could consolidate in this range before our next move down. So what I like to do is when I see a big move and then I see price action starting to cool off, I like to trap this. I like to see the consolidation. So I can see that we're consolidating right around in here, okay? Okay, see inside this box, this is where price could just trade around here. And then if we get a breakout, we're looking for the breakout continuation right above here, okay? So what we're looking for is this move right here, right now. We're looking for an impulse breakout, possibly back up to that hourly resistance with a pullback back down into this box. This is where it's accumulating, distributing. There's a lot of sell orders here, buy orders, a lot of volume is being placed here. And then we're looking for that next push to break above here with liquidity, with buying volume, and we can head on over up here, maybe a pullback, and then gold can get back up to this level, okay? So that's one direction we're looking for to continue this bullish continuation, okay? Or second, price can consolidate and trade sideways and cool off this RSI. Or the third move is gold could come down bearish, break below that daily support. This is the impulse breakdown, and then it could pull back up into this box area. If it gets rejected with heavy sell orders, then it has the potential to come back down here and possibly back down to this hourly support down here, okay? And then if we break below that, we're gonna head further bearish to our next daily support level. Okay, so let me just change those colors, and there we go. See the bullish now impulse breakout? We have now 1 minute and 13 left on this candle. Okay, and look at the RSI. Okay, so you spotted bearish divergence. Yeah, we spotted it, but look at the RSI. I use this now as like a trend line. And now you're getting an impulse break on RSI right out of that arrow we had. And that's why you're getting this bullish candle breaking out still. So next target is right up here, guys. These red lines are target areas, okay? Usually they're separated by 5 pips. So when we start to get up here, this is most recent price action on the 5 minutes. So you guys can use this as a guide for take profits, okay? So, and whenever you guys are comfortable with taking profits, go ahead. If your MT4 is blue and you got 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 pips, it's up to you to take your profits, guys. We teach two strategies of how to do partials. Take out the majority of the trade when you're scalping and you get a nice runner, and then leave a small position in case it continues to to run, like how it did this morning, where you guys left runners, and then gold ran 170 pips bearish and US 30 ran 200 pips bullish. Yeah, guys, so here we go, okay? So candle closed, okay? We've made a new higher high, okay? So this could be also like an impulse higher high, okay? And we could be coming back down, okay? So the high got up to 1806, beautiful, okay? And remember, the trade was taken down here at the trend break, okay? At 1802.75, okay? So that's good for very nice, like over 30 plus pips, okay? So gotta expect a little bit of a pullback. Here it comes down bearish, okay? But where are we gonna pull back to? If price comes back to this consolidation box and we cool off here, then we could possibly have another push going up. But remember, we also have this yellow line. This is our daily support. This is what I'm more focused on. If we can continue to stay above daily support on 5 minutes, then we could potentially maybe create higher highs and higher lows and continue moving up. But if we start to break down below here, then we could follow this red arrow, guys, okay? So if you're in profits, congrats, but what we're also watching is like another play, another scalp, okay? So sometimes what I do is I'll take this trade and I'll move it over here and I'll start to look for maybe a pullback or maybe another buy entry for an extension, for another continuation, okay? But yeah, so look at the candles. See, that's why, guys, follow price action, okay? So we came down red bearish, but look, it came down to 1805.40. We picked up a new higher high, more buying liquidity, and now we have a bullish pin bar, potentially making, if we get above this high, this candle, 1806.01, okay, we can make a new higher high on this uptrend and get up to this level, 1806.20, what we're targeting. And then potentially, guys, our next hourly resistance, right below 1807, okay? This is a big move. This is a big, strong, bullish move, okay? And it was formed down here at 1800, guys. And what's below there? A daily support, okay? So, that's why, guys, it is very, very important to do your daily top-down analysis, okay? And if you guys are not sure about that, we'll have webinars, guys. We'll get into all of this with you guys. But you can learn a ton on these live calls, okay? Look at it. Now we're pushing. So we made a new higher high. And, guys, we can continue to run up to here, to 18, just below 1807, okay? And what happens if we break above that? Let's see where we can go to. Let's look left right here, okay? Look at these candles. Now, again, I'm looking, again, this morning when you guys were trading with Dave, 10 o'clock this morning, we could possibly get up to 18, I like 1807.50. I like that number, okay? And possibly right back up to 1808.50. I like that number again, guys. Do you guys like these numbers? Let's collect some, let's get some money here, okay? There we go, okay? So it's tapping up there, okay? RSI now is starting to get above. If you guys are those RSI traders watching the 70, okay? So we're slightly getting above it at 71 right now, okay? But you guys have seen on these calls, when gold wants to run, like the last night it ran to, I believe it was 80, 81 on RSI, it continued to run. So if it wants to move, it can move. This is where, guys, now we got to look. Maybe we'll check out our 30-minute candles. We'll check out our hourly candles, see what they're doing. Look at our hourly candle, okay? It is a massive bullish candle on the hourly, okay? And look at the strength, okay? We're starting to now break 50 on our hourly candle. It's just starting to break. So this might have continued momentum throughout the night leading into London session. Maybe gold is going to come back up to 1810, maybe 1815. Maybe it's going to break that high of 1818 and we head higher. But this is what we do, okay? So this will lead into London session, and then it will lead into tomorrow's session with Dave when you guys are trading New York, okay? Maybe you guys are going to catch the pullback. Maybe you guys are going to catch the breakout, okay? There's news tomorrow, impact news, okay? So it affects everything. We have 20 minutes still to go on this hourly candle. Then now what we can do is, let's go down to the 30-minute candle. Let's break that hour candle now into two chunks. Two 30-minute candles. So our 30-minute candle is above daily resistance and we're moving higher. And we're at 56 on the strength of this 30-minute candle. So what we're trying to do is fill in this wick. This wick was 10:30 a.m. trading in the morning, okay? So we could be trying to fill it in and continue higher, okay? So we do have a bullish 30-minute candle. You can also drop to your 15-minute candles. I know a lot of you guys love to trade 15-minute candles. We love to scalp 5s, but 15, look at these 3 bullish 15-minute candles, and you still have some momentum now to break above here and continue moving. Look at it. We could get the break right here. Let's flip to our 5s, and here's our new 5-minute candle. Right at that hourly, see how I broke it down? The hour, 30-minute, 15, right on the 5 right now. We could get that push break. If we do, what area did I target for profits, guys? 1805.50, okay? Look it, here we go, guys. Guys, thumbs up, money signs, fire, anything. Show me that you guys are making money here, okay? This is a runner. Here we go. The buy entry was 1802.75, okay? This is 40 plus pips, guys, 40 plus. Okay, we made a new high on the 5-minute candle. Let's record it right up here. How high did we get up to? 1807.20, okay? So we didn't get up to our target, but that's still a good move. You got to collect some profits. Okay, and now sellers could start to push it down because we might close now below this hourly support right here, okay? If it closes down, again, we still haven't got that pullback that we're waiting for, okay? It continues to make higher highs and higher lows. So it's continuing to move up, but there could be a pullback coming, okay? Look at RSI starting to break out. So our bearish divergence was over here, okay? So that's why, guys, you got to follow price action. Don't just take sells because RSI starts approaching 70, because if you took it down here, it ran another 20 pips. You could have got caught right there, okay? But now look at it coming down, okay? So now it just got rejected real heavy, okay? So this candle has 3 minutes on it. Now it came up to here, pushed down to 1806.26, and now our body is right here. Again, the body is below. This is what I'm watching, below the white line, which is our hourly support resistance. Now the candle price action can come down further. So guys, this is where we could be getting the pullback right now. So what I like to do is I like to keep the buy going, keep a partial runner, guys, but scale out majority of your pips, collect some profits, because we're going to see how far down this pullback can come down to. Okay, so that was the buy right there, okay? And then now, guys, if you're interested in a sell, okay, so if you guys like to trade everything, like the pullbacks, if not, just remain patient, disciplined, and maybe we'll see a daily breakdown, or we could let this cool off, and then maybe we can catch the reversal, and then the new higher high, and then we can put higher low, and then we can grab a few more pips if it wants to continue to run. Yeah, that's a good point, Blair. Only, guys, take RSI divergence setups when there's at least 2 rejections, okay? Your first one could be like just the impulse one, and it could be like a head fake. So what you want to do is wait for your second confirmation, okay? Also, possibly if there's a third one, okay? The third one gives you also more confirmation, but a lot of traders want to get in early. But if you do, if you catch a few pips, you know, you gotta keep in mind that it could continue with its momentum. Okay, so if you're looking for a sell, you would have your stop loss placed above here, above all this 5-minute resistance, okay? And then you could be securing pips on the way down. And then what you're looking for is an hourly break right here at 1805.50. You're looking for the hourly break, and then it possibly for price to come back into this consolidation box. Remember when I had the consolidation box and it broke out? Price possibly wants to come back down to here. So if you're shorting this, okay, 1806, you could be looking for price to possibly come back down to 1805 area for a good 10 pip pullback, possibly even more if it breaks down here, okay? But what I'm watching is, this is like my first bearish candle coming down. Okay, there's still 30 seconds left on it. I want to see how is the candle going to close before I take any additional trades right now. Okay, but if you want to get in right away, guys, you can start sniping these early. You can see when it starts getting rejected. If you took that, keep your stop loss above here, and then you could collect right below this hourly, 1806.84, just below 1807, and then it's down to like 1806, just below that. So you can see that this candle is like a little 10 pip pullback. Okay. Okay, so look at where the candle closed. Okay, so it came down bearish. They gapped it up. Look at how they gapped it up. Here's our bullish candle close, and then you can see where they gapped it up. It went up. It created the new higher high, but we do have a rejection, and sellers push it down where it broke below the 5-minute support level we had, but it closed right above it. So look at the next candle now. This green candle, look at, they gapped it down, gapped down, and it broke down, but it collected some support there, and now it's bullish. It's starting to engulf that previous red candle, and if we have momentum now to break above this white line again, we're retesting it, which is our hourly resistance, we could start to possibly get back up to 1807.12, the wick of our previous bearish candle, and this could potentially continue this bullish run, guys. Okay. And RSI, again, it curled around and it's coming back up, okay? So this is showing some strength, guys, okay? Okay, so that's why, guys, you don't always want to just take impulse trades, okay? Wait for confirmation. Look at this continuation, guys. This is really nice continuation. Look at the bullish break, guys, okay? We could be creating we're coming up here to create a new higher high on this push up, okay? But now it's getting rejected again. So this is like the second rejection, okay? This is the second rejection that we're talking about, okay? So this could give you a little bit more added confirmation now if it starts to get rejected for a second time that more sellers are pushing it down, okay? This candle has 2 minutes and 55 seconds left on it, so we'll be watching where it goes. See now how it's coming down as a pin bar. Now we could be looking for a sell, guys, okay? So if you want to look for a sell, what you could do is anywhere below this hourly white line, okay? Possibly have your stop loss placed above that next 5-minute resistance, and you could possibly collect some pips all the way down to our next daily support down to here, 1804, okay? Let's just see how this one pushes down, okay? So what we need to do is break that 5-minute support right here, okay? We need to break below this, 1806.17. Now it's coming down as a bearish pin bar candle, but we need to break that support right where my cursor is. It breaks that, then we could head on down to this hourly, 1805.60, and potentially break down further, okay? There it goes. Okay, now it's a shooting star candle. Now the volume is starting to push down, selling pressure, okay? But that was like the second retest candle we were waiting for, okay? Okay, and then now look at RSI starting to cool off, coming down. So if RSI now wants to retrace all the way back to 50, then we're going to see a nice pullback, a nice healthy pullback. Could be 10, 20 pips, guys, okay? So if you're still in the buy, guys, that's why we tell you, that was a nice 40+ pip move. Scale out a nice position, maybe 75, 80% of your position. Leave a small runner just in case we continue to reverse and go back up. But if we can also scalp some short-term pullbacks. Maybe collect another 5, 10+ pips, okay? But you got to remember, this is the pullback, guys. This is the pullback, okay? It's not really a bearish downtrend until we start breaking like higher level support, and then we start creating lower lows and lower highs, okay? So we got 30 seconds left on the candle. Let's watch how it's going to close. Okay, and then to be bearish, we're looking for a close below this red line, 1806.16. Okay, and for the gold buyers, you're looking for a close above this red line where it could possibly continue. But we do have this long rejection wick on the top. Okay, but as it was coming down and it broke this hourly support at 1806.80, it dropped down to just below 1806. So it was almost a 10 pip bearish candle coming down from this entry right here all the way down to the bottom wick of that candle. Okay, so that's a 10 pip pullback, okay, down to there. So what you guys can do is, if this is going to start to reverse on us bullish, maybe as risk management, if you're in that sell, maybe take your stop loss and bring it down a little lower to right here. And maybe if you didn't take those profits coming down, if you're still in the sell, we'll continue to monitor it, because this could be buyers trying to push again, where this RSI is going to start to get exhausted. They're starting again to push it up, but if we don't break above this white line, sellers could come in here and push it down, creating a new lower high off of this wick up here. Okay, but this was the pullback trade, okay? That's why we'll show you two methods of how to trade. Trading with the trend, okay? We could see that we were in the bullish trend. And then what you can do is, if you don't feel comfortable trading the pullbacks, sit back, relax, take it easy, watch how the candles develop, and then look for maybe the reversal to enter into another buy. Or you see if this bearish downtrend, if it starts to really break down and we lose hourly and daily support, then it could possibly start to break down and then you'll get a nice sell, okay? But remember, this is just a pullback, but what it's doing is we're in an area of consolidation right here, okay? This is another area. Look at the 4 candle vertical bars, okay? We're in this range right now, okay? Do you see that range? This is consolidation, just like how we had right down here. We had this consolidation. Then it broke out of here, okay? Now we have a new flag right here where we're looking again. Is it going to break out and continue going up? Or is it going to trade sideways in here? Our seller's going to come in and break it down right here and continue to drop this, okay? So there's a lot of things to look at, but these are the things that you need to look for when you're trading, okay? You have to identify, is it consolidating now? Because if it is, then it needs to cool off this RSI. It might trade sideways for a little bit, okay? The big move was made, okay? We caught that move. There was the big move. Actually, the big move was before the call started, right down here at 1800, just below 1800, okay? So look, think about this. It was 1800, just below 1799 actually, and it came up to 1807, okay? So that's a 70, 80 pip move, okay? A bullish reversal. You broke the 5-minute trend and it continued to move 70, 80 pips. So we got to expect maybe a little bit of a pullback, okay? Even a little retracement. If this move moved 70, 80 pips, and we can expect maybe a 10, 15, 20, 30 pip pullback, okay? And that's healthy. That's still healthy. If it comes back down to this daily, this yellow line, this daily support, maybe this is where it's going to start to reverse and go bullish again, okay? But this is what we're watching, okay? Guys, if there's any questions in the chat, shoot, give me some questions. If you're not sure about something, let me know. Okay, so this was another bullish candle that came up again, and it retested this support level, the resistance on the hourly, and look at the big rejection now. Now it's coming down bearish. Now we're getting our impulse break below that support right here, okay? This is the impulse break. We still have a minute 10 left on this candle. What would be nice if we're going bearish on this, what we are, is we're looking for this candle to break and close below here. And then so that we can continue to make new lower lows. I really want to see it break below this candle wick right here, 1805.88, because then that will give us a new lower low and we can collect some more pips right here, guys, okay? So remember where the sell order was, up here, and where you have your stop loss, okay? So you're safe in this trade right now. Now all we need is the momentum to go bearish. We need to cool off this RSI, bring it down a little bit, and then we'll see a nice red candle come down. But already it's 1806.80 and we're right back down to here. So another 10 pip move. This is the retest candle right here, okay? So we got a retest and a rejection. 20 seconds to go, but let's break this support and continue to go lower. So guys, this is scalping with the trend and also counter scalping the right here. Okay, so we're going against the trend. The overall trend is bullish on the 5 minutes, and we're scalping right now. We're counter trading it. Okay, but there, you can grab some nice pips on these plays too. Okay, so if you're happy with 5-10 pips, get out right now. Like, get out of the trade. But this could continue to fall further. So if we're continuing to watch the price action, we had our next candle open bearish down here. Now you see it's really pushing up bullish. Okay, it's going green, but it wants to come back up to this consolidation area. If we start to get selling pressure up here again, we get a wick up here, sellers could come in and cool off all these buyers and push them down. Okay, and what that would do is create a new lower high from up here and up here, and this could establish now like a little bit of a mini downtrend, as long as we're making these lower lows and lower highs. But you can't get greedy, guys, on a pullback. Okay, again, 5, 10, 12, 13 pips, whatever it is. If that's what it is what it is. Scale out, take your profits, because you're fighting the trend. Okay, unless we really get some if we start to close now below this level, 1806, then maybe we're going to close below this consolidation area, and then sellers could come in and push it down further. Okay, but it's too early to say that. This was a real nice pullback right here, but you got to also respect that if this candle comes up bullish and it engulfs this big red candle, then there could be another bull reversal coming right back up here. Okay, but still lots of time, guys. You got to be patient. There's 3 minutes and 30 seconds left on this candle. Anything can happen. Just watch it. We've seen very bullish candles go all the way up, and then they come all the way back down and go bearish. Okay, you got to follow the volume throughout the entire time frame of the candle you're trading. Whether it's a 1 minute candle, a 5 minute, a 15, a 30, an hour, whether it's a 4-hour candle, a daily candle, a weekly candle, whatever you're trading, you got to follow the volume. And right now the volume is going very bullish. Okay, so we could potentially get stopped out on this pullback, but it went down to profits of just about 12 pips, okay? 10 pips, 10 to 12 pips. So that's why I like to show you both methods, okay? I like to show you pullbacks, and you trade what you're comfortable with. If you're not comfortable with trading these pullbacks yet, then don't trade them. Look for these bullish reversals coming out of a consolidation, and we could head on higher, okay? But I'm going to still hold this with this stop loss up here, okay? Because I believe that this needs to cool down a little bit more, okay? I'm in this buy here with a partial, but here I want to see what's going to happen, okay? Because we're right back in this consolidation area, okay? I can even extend this right out here, okay? And we could watch this. Okay, if there's any questions, guys, go ahead. But this was the trade, okay? So this was before the call started. This was 7, 8 o'clock. See the bear downtrend creating lower lows and lower highs. And then right when we started this call, 9, this was a bearish candle. Then 9:05, we got into this bullish candle. This started all this momentum. This was the trend break at the purple line where we executed this trade, and it came all the way back up to here, and now it's pulling back down, okay? But we're going to see how far down, okay? So if we're looking at this, we could potentially look for a healthy correction back down to this yellow line, 1805, 1806 area, just below there, okay? Now look at the candle, guys, okay? Look at what happened on this candle. Now we got 1 minute and 10 seconds left on it, okay? Remember, it was this very, very big bullish candle that came all the way up, engulfing this. That's why I said, guys, there's a lot of time on this candle. Relax, be patient. Let's let the price action do what it's got to do. So it came up to here, and look at, we got rejected again at this price, okay? This is the third rejection. Now we're coming back down as a pin bar candle. This could possibly, if this body flips red, we could be turning into a shooting star, and it could come down. And we got to break this white line, 1805.50, and we can head on down to where I was targeting profit, down to this level, the daily support down here. Okay, so we're going to close now in about 25 seconds. And guess what, guys? it's 1 minute away from 10 p.m. Eastern time. So not only are we going to get a new 5-minute candle in 20 seconds, we're going to get a new hourly candle open up. So there could be a lot of volatility, guys. Get ready, because we could see a bullish move up, or we could start to see a bearish move down. But that's why, guys, you always have a stop loss to protect in case we have these erratic moves, okay? So this is the new 5-minute candle, which is also the new hourly 10 p.m. Eastern candle. And look how it's moving bullish, okay? So that's why we have a stop loss, just in case, okay? We can't control what the market wants to do, but it could move up, and then it could get pushed down, but we'll see what happens, okay? This is a new hourly candle. So look at what it's doing. It's retesting this area again, 1806.81, okay? And you can see that the buyers really want to break it out of here, but there is a lot of sell orders that are keeping the price down, okay? You can tell by all of these upper rejection wicks that sellers are pushing the price down, okay? Okay, so we're getting another rejection up there, okay? Another rejection. So and this is holding as a 5-minute resistance up here, just below 1807. It's at 1806.80, around there, okay? See now how it's turning into a bearish candle, okay? So still lots of time, 3 minutes, but you see how the momentum can switch? It can go from bullish to bearish, okay? So that's why, guys, these are like impulse breaks. These are impulse breaks. That's why if you don't feel comfortable trading the impulse trade, don't take it. Wait, just be patient, guys. A candle will print every single 5 minutes if you're trading 5-minute candles. If you're willing to trade for an hour, maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours, you don't need, you can wait. There's going to be a setup. As long as there's that volatility there, do your support resistance on a higher time frame and just wait for the 5-minute candles to break above or below with retest and confirmation, and place your stop loss appropriately, and you're good to go, okay? Now look at it, it's breaking down again. We need to break below this support so that we can actually really take this down, okay? So we can collect more profits on the way down. But you see, if you have your stop loss placed up there, you're still in the trade. You're still safe, okay? And then if it goes down a nice 10, 20, 30 pips, take your stop loss, bring it back down to break even, and then start taking partial profits out of the trade, okay? That's one of the best strategies to do, okay? And it's zero risk to you. It's all profits, and you've got nothing to lose. And then if you catch a really big runner, like we've been catching, Dave's been catching in the New York session in the mornings, you're getting 100, 200 pip runners. Not just on gold, but on US 32, US big moves, also NAS 100. Okay, so now finally starting to break down, okay? So here we go. Now all we got to do is we got to break below this hourly support, 1805.50. Here we go. We're going to touch it, okay? Let's break down, okay? And then look, guys, you're in profits, okay? Another, again, the sell order is up here, 1806.80. Price is breaking down now. Here it comes down, 1805.50, okay? This is good, like 15 pips, guys, okay? On a pullback, okay? So you could, if you want, you can take, if you took this sell and you held here, you could take the entire 10, 15 pips out right now, if that's what you want to do, you know? You grab 30, 40, 45 up here on the bullish move, and here's another 10, 15 on a pullback, okay? But I want to see maybe the correction is going to come down to this yellow line, just below 1805, 1804.70, okay? But I'm also watching how this candle body is going to close. But remember, this is a pullback, so don't get greedy. Bilgen, 1802 soon, you think? Let's take a look. So what we got to do is, number one, we need to break 1805 right here. We got to break and close below hourly support. Then we could head on over to here, our daily support, 1804.60. And then below there, our next hourly support is, you're spot on, my man, 1802.13 I have on my chart, okay? So that's where we could head on down to, okay? But we got some levels we got to break, some higher time frame supports, okay? But look at that, guys. Let me show you the close and the open of this candle. Let me show you this, okay? So we dipped below the hourly support. That was the impulse break, okay? It came and they closed it right at that white line. Next candle, look at where it opened. It opened below the white line. Look how they opened below, okay? Initially had sellers try and push it down. This wick came down to 1805.36. The previous wick was 1805.42. So that's almost 1 pip a lower low, okay? I know it's really hard to see, but you can see those wicks. This candle did create a new lower low right off the bat when it opened, okay? So now buyers pushed it up to here, 1805.67. That's a high wick. It's a doji candle, but we could have selling pressure push down, and our next level is here, 1805.14. Then we could head on down to our next level right over here, guys, okay? So continued profits on this pullback. Here we go, man. We're cleaning up this chart today, guys. This is a cleanup. We're maximizing all pips, guys, okay? So we caught the pips on the bull move, and we're catching all these pips on the pullback correction, okay? So congratulations to everyone, guys. Let me know, guys. Thumbs up, something. Are you guys in a trade? You guys got some profits? Okay, almost 60 plus pips already, guys. Okay, both ways on the buy and the sell. Okay, here we go, guys. Here it goes. It's bleeding now. Look at RSI now. Okay, so we caught this with the divergence that was spotted, but we waited for multiple attempts to break down. Remember, you got to wait for maybe 2-3 rejections, okay? You gave confirmation, guys. You need that confirmation to take trades. If you take a trade on the very first impulse, you're just getting in. That's why it's an impulse trade. But if you want to trade with more patience and discipline, guys, I cannot stress this enough. Look at this breakdown, guys. Right down possibly to our yellow line. This is going to be a profit area, guys, okay? This is definitely a profit area. If you haven't scaled out from up here, you need to. I'm telling you guys, you need to be scaling out here, because this could reverse anywhere around here, guys, okay? If this 5-minute price action and RSI comes down to 50 and we reverse, this buyers could step in and we could come right back up. So, guys, I can't stress this enough. On a pullback like this, on a big pullback, you gotta be scaling out, okay? Just putting that out there. Bro, where you at, man? Make it nice, my man. Thanks for coming in. I know I haven't seen you, but tuning in finally. That's okay. I'm streaming right now. Dave is doing the morning, so you got 2 streams a day, so no worries. You missed out on some pips. I'm gonna tell you that, but no worries. We get these pips on every call. So, guys, if you're new here, subscribe to this channel, like this, share this with your friends. Guys, collect pips, guys. This is awesome. We do this 2 times a day with my partner Dave. Okay, we had a member. He's on the call right now. Blair BU. He made $1,700 on a gold sell today using a 3-lot on the live call. Okay, and he made more after the call on the runner. Okay, so I don't even know. He made some good cake today, guys. But look at, okay, so we're right back now to that daily support, okay? So we have 1 minute and 15 seconds. So what we're looking for is, are we going to break below the daily support right here, the yellow line? If we do, we could continue to fall further. Just like how Bill Jam put out there, he's targeting 1802. That's what I have as my next hourly break, if we can break below here, okay? So, but in the meantime, guys, if you're in pips right here, you got to grab some, okay? Grab some, okay? And then leave a partial runner in case we break down further. But we're going to wait for the candle body to close. That tells us a lot. Just like when this candle body closed below these two, now we have further push down, okay? And watch this RSI, guys. Something's gonna happen right around here at 50. We're either gonna consolidate right at 50, sideways trading action, or we're gonna break below it. We're gonna continue further, but we need that push to break below 50 so that we can break this yellow line. This yellow line is daily support, guys. So you need to have that momentum to break down here, okay? This is why I specifically use RSI. It's for situations like this. I like to see the momentum, the strength of the trend. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for buy and sells just because it hits 30 and 70. I'm looking for, like we did, bearish divergence. We saw that, and then I'm looking for the strength and the momentum. So our candle closed. We touched the daily support. Buyers came in, pushed it up. Next candle, right now, our new 5-minute candle opened. It's a doji candle. We came down, retested, but now we could get buyers coming in, guys, okay? And this could flip and reverse back up to this red line, 1805.15. If it breaks above there, buyers could step in and take it back up to this hourly resistance, 1805.50. But if this candle now red, it's created a lower high, and now look, now we're breaking below the yellow line, okay? So this is where we are breaking now, impulse break below that daily support. Okay, next target is right here, 1804.35. Boom, just hit it. That's like another profit target, guys. This is, next target is down here, 1803.80. Okay, next red line. Guys, this is why I set up my charts like this. Okay, look at this. Look at this correction. Okay, I thought it was going to come right to the yellow line, but this is more profits for us in the sell. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, and again, if you guys have that partial runner that you left from the buy-in right here, you have it with a break-even stop loss, and you're still in profits. But the majority, I told you guys, you should have scaled out 80 to 80% when they hit 40 plus pips. Okay, look at it breaking down, guys. This is a solid trade, guys. We caught the trend break right here. We caught the bullish move, and we also caught this correction right here, guys. It doesn't get any better than this, scalping on 5-minute candles, okay? Arthur, what's going on, brother? I'm just new to your channel. Are you doing live every night? Yes, we do live. We do morning sessions, the New York session. This week, Dave is hosting it. He's the partner, co-founder of Stock Sniper Trading. And I'm doing the Tokyo Asian session this week. And we flip-flop every week, every 2 weeks, where I trade then the morning session and he trades the evening session. So you're getting 2 streams a day, guys. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notifications, and we also do pop-up London sessions, okay, maybe once a week, where we'll do a London session. Because we're in Canada, so London session for us is about 2:30 a.m., 3 a.m. Eastern time. It's kind of the shitty time for us because we got to get up at night. But if you guys want to trade London, we're down to do that. But we really focus on New York and Tokyo. Yeah, thanks for subscribing, joining. But look at the breakdown, guys. I got to go back to this trade right now. Biljan, I closed the trade at 20 pips. Excellent. Good work, brother. So that's, yeah, don't get greedy. If you grab 20 pips, remember, this was initially, this was a pullback, okay? But this could start to break down further, okay? But Biljan, you can also leave maybe a partial runner, maybe scale out 80% of those 20 pips and leave a small runner with a break-even stop loss up here. And if this continues to run at your 1802 target, then you can collect more pips, okay? So remember that strategy as well. But the point is, collect pips, guys, grow your accounts, and let's do this consistently, daily, while we learn and earn on every single call. And you guys can ask us questions and we just want to have fun, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream, because Dave and I really enjoy doing this. And guys, we've got a free Telegram group if you want to join that. It's Stock Sniper Trading FX. That's a free Telegram group. If you want to join the Sniper team and get the monthly mentorship, the trade ideas throughout the day, the online tutorials, guys, it's $29.99 a month. Visit stocksnipertrading.com. Check out the website, and I'll go through the website real quick right after we find some support or some consolidation on this call, and then I'll show you our website real quick. But look at it breaking down further, guys. Okay, so we got less than a minute on this. So far we broke the daily support. We're breaking again 5-minute support. We got down to 1804.13. Look at now how it's creating these lower lows and lower highs. That's the trend I'm looking for, okay? But look at the RSI, guys, okay? Remember I told you it's going to come down to 50. This is that psychological 50. Are buyers going to come in here and hold this? Is price going to consolidate here at this? And then we have neutral strength. It's not bearish, it's not bullish. Okay, then that's where we could see some consolidation in pricing. But if we break below this, look at our next low on RSI, 40.66 right here. Okay, do you see now I do support and resistance on my RSI indicator? This was now where we could come down to. That's kind of like a support level for RSI. If we break below 50, we could see strength come down to 40 right here. And then we'll have another red candle possibly push down further. And then maybe we'll get a reversal right here and create a higher low. And we can see some bull divergence forming, okay? But here's the continuation candle, okay? So look at how they gap it down, guys. Look at that gap down. Look at where this candle closed at 1804.21. Look at where they opened the next candle at 1804.02. That's a 2 pip gap down, okay? Look at that. Look at the big gap in between those 5-minute candles. This candle closed right here, and this candle gapped down here, 2 pips, okay? 0.20 cents on gold. Okay, that's a gap down. Okay, because they want to try and push it down further and break this 50, this level, and continue to push this down, okay? Guys, if there's any questions, go ahead in the chat, guys. We're going to go about 15, 20 more minutes. We're going into a 90-minute session, but we made a ton of pips on this call. Congratulations, guys. Okay, so now, do you see what I was talking about? We're at this 50 on our side, and do you see how now we have like a very neutral candle? It's like it was a doji candle. Okay, we could get some consolidation because it's cooling off right at 50. But if we get an injection of sellers right here, well, I'm targeting 40 area, and we could see price come down to 1803. Remember this initial red arrow that we did at the start of the call? This was that consolidation area right here, okay? So this is where we're getting that breakdown at that daily, and it's following down, pullback, lower low, pullback, lower high, and then coming back down. We could be coming down further profits, guys. Look at the RSI breaking that 50, okay? As soon as we break this, 1803.70, here we go, guys. Next profit target is right here, 1803.30, okay? Look at the RSI now breaking below 50. We're at 47, 46. I'm targeting this area, 40, 41. This was the previous right here, support. All right, man, little dinner. That's all we're asking for. My man Toons made a ton of lunch money today with Dave. And now, guys, we're making some supper money and we're eating, guys. Everyone's feasting on pips tonight. So congrats, snipers. Get your pips and dip. Okay, that's what we say here. Get the pips and dip. But we're catching some nice runners, guys. Like these calls, these Tokyo and sessions that I'm doing and the sessions Dave's doing in New York, they've been amazing this week. We're guys, we're killing it. We're over 2,000-3,000 pips this week with live trades and the trade ideas. Okay, so it's going really good. We don't want to jinx anything, but just trade with patience and discipline. Guys, let the trade come to you. Don't chase trades. Even if you miss a trade, okay? Look at here. We missed this initial trade when we started the call, okay? Remember, I was doing the trade review that Blair took, and then we were doing top down. We missed this entire bullish candle right here. As soon as we got into the trade, I did the trend line, and then right here, we got into here on the trend break, okay? So we never really chased the trade, but what we did was we did our analysis. We had a nice trend break. We had the breakout on the RSI, and then we had that bull run. And then that's why we did our top down. We had our hourly candles breakout, and then we caught this pullback, guys. See how long it took for this to happen? Remember, guys, these are 5-minute candles, okay? So when we first spotted the bearish divergence, it took 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, 20, about 20 minutes of consolidation for it to really break down. Now you see how it broke down. 1, 2, 3, 4 red candles in a row, all creating lower lows and lower highs, okay? And that's good for the sell entry just below 1807. And then we're at right now 1803, okay? So you can see it's a nice 35 pip move right here, guys, okay? And we made right here 1803 up to 1807, 40 pips there, guys. 40 plus going up and 30, 35 coming down, okay? And this is a retracement, okay? So on these calls, we're going to use Fibonacci retracements. We'll show you how to properly use those. And you could see, is this coming back down to the golden zone, the 618 zone on the Fibonacci? And then that's where normally we're going to get a healthy correction, a pullback, and then buyers are going to step in, guys. So don't miss out, guys. We're going to teach you a lot of things. Wait till we get into the technical indicators with you guys. We'll teach you all of those, guys. And if there's a technical indicator you guys really want to learn, let us know, and Dave and I will do it on a call for you guys. Tunes, I don't need to use coupons for a while. No, man. When you're trading with Stock Sniper Trading, we don't use coupons. We pay full price for everything here. We hit the pips, we make the money, okay? Yeah, congratulations, bro. Arthur, I was so lucky to see your channel. It's actually my first time to do trading. Thank you, bro. Wow. So you're a virgin trader. You just popped your cherry pip. So congratulations, man, and guys, yeah, if you're new to trading, we love to teach new traders how to scalp the markets. And if you guys have been trading the markets for 5, 10, 15 years, no worries. Like, we love this, okay? This is trading price action. So it doesn't matter how long you've been trading in the markets. We all trade together as a community. If you guys see something like how you guys on the call, you guys told me about the bearish divergence. I take a look at it. We get into the trades. We can all use each other as confluence, okay? We got Blair, who likes to do a lot of divergence on higher time frame, 4-hour and daily. So he could really get the top down coming. He's killing a lot of currency pairs he trades. He's collecting massive pips on higher time frames. But so everybody here has their input. Everybody helps out, guys. We're a community here, guys. We all want to see each other do well and learn and earn, and it's good at the end of the day. Look, I hopped on. Yeah, nice, Nathaniel. You hopped on the 15-minute candle. Good, guys. Yeah, so guys, just all I can ask for is just subscribe, like the channel, maybe share these vids with your friends, let your buddies know about us, what's going on here, and let's grow this channel together. I really want to get this trending, guys. I want to get, so if you go on like YouTube, you put in live trading, that will pop up, and we can really grow this channel, and then we can start to do longer sessions, guys. We can do 2, 3, 4-hour sessions, okay? But right now we're doing about 90 minutes. 90 minutes is great for scalping. That gives you a lot of time to make some good quality pips, and we're catching runners, okay? Nice plays. But again, guys, okay, so look, so this was the pullback, okay? Scale out, okay? Get your profits, because look, now remember, I told you we're right at this daily support, okay? We broke below it. This could be like an initial impulse, but this is the candle now, 5-minute bullish candle coming up to break above and close and then start pulling back up, okay? This is where we could have the bullish reversal. Look at the RSI, it's curling back around at the 50, okay? But this is the first initial bullish candle trying to break above the yellow daily resistance now, okay? So it could get rejected, we could get an impulse break, and then maybe we're going to see the next candle will be the retest with confirmation and continue to head higher. So just to go over from the beginning of the call, when we took the trade here, it went up 40, 45 pips. You could have scaled out 80% of your position, and what we say is take this, put it at a break-even stop loss with a small partial runner, and look, you're still in the trade right here at 1802.70. You didn't get tapped out of your runner. Your runner could still be going right here, okay? And then this was the bearish pullback. This was good. This was a solid pullback. This was as good as it gets. Don't get greedy, guys. Grab some profits out of there. Maybe leave a small partial runner going bearish, just in case this, see how it's getting rejected now? The wick is forming at the daily resistance. We could start to get now sellers now pushing this price down, and gold could break here, 1803, and we could head lower to 1802, possibly back down to 1800, guys. This is how gold moves, okay? But just keep in mind, grab initial profits on the big moves, leave a small runner, just in case it continues with that trend, and then put a break-even stop loss. Like what you can do with this sell at the top, take this now, didn't even come close to our stop loss. Take it and put it at break-even. Look at this. Now you're in 2 trades where you profited approximately 80 pips, and you got runners going with break-even. It doesn't get any better than that. You could walk away from the computer and go watch the basketball game right now and come back and you're in further profits, guys. What's going on, BU? So Nathaniel, is there a stream or a call tomorrow morning as schedule sent out to be determined? Yeah, so that's all up to Dave tomorrow. Yeah, if it's all up to him. If he does it, he'll be streaming at the normal times. You'll get the notification and you'll see it pop up. But myself, tomorrow's Friday, so there's obviously the markets are closed tomorrow, so I'll be done for the week. I'll be back Sunday. Sunday we're going to do again our weekly forecast like we did this Sunday. We'll be looking at DXY, the US dollar index. We'll do gold, Bitcoin, GBPUSD, and we'll do our daily analysis for the week. So guys, join in on that, and that's where we do our big daily targets, and then we get into our top down when we start our calls, and then we scalp live, guys. Okay, so US 30 dropped 200 points. Oh damn! So futures are bearish right now. Okay. Wow, look at the dump on US 30, guys. Okay, so US 30 got up to 34,460. Lost this 5-minute support right there at 34,387, and look at the dump. Okay, so this is like the futures right now, the futures market, it's dumping. Okay, so we'll see how this leads into New York tomorrow. Okay, so that's good to do your analysis too. Look at that dump, guys. That's a great sell on US 30. And guys, indices, US 30, NAS 100, those are all commission-free trading. So if you got a smaller account and you want to learn how to do these, we do these as well. But they move really well in the New York session. That's why Dave in the morning does gold and US 30. Okay, so let's go back to a gold here, guys. But great call. We're going to go about 5 more minutes, guys. Again, I really enjoyed this call. It was awesome. Look at here. So you got it. This could be a bullish pullback. And look at now, next candle is red getting rejected at this now daily resistance. Okay, so we could see bears come in, and if they hold this, they could push this down further. Okay. But this is getting ready for like a third trade. Okay, so what we could look for on this trade is we could have the bullish impulse break. What we're looking for is the break, get up here, impulse break, pull back, get some support, get some buying liquidity. Then we're looking for buyers, take gold back up to this hourly resistance, maybe a small pullback, and then get up here to this previous high and break out and make a new higher high, and then we could head on higher, bullish. This is going to be after the call, guys. So if you guys are continuing to trade tonight, look for this potential move. And then also, if we go bearish, if we lose this support right here, 1803.74, then this is what we're looking for. So we're looking for the impulse break below here, then the pullback, sellers to push down for a new lower low, then a lower high, and then boom, right back down to 1802, how Biljan had this targeted. This is hourly support, okay? And if it breaks down further from there, then guess what? It's going to drop down to psychological 1800. I don't even need to chart that. And I bet you it's going to go down there, okay? But this is like an order flow area. See these two wicks right here? And it's right below daily, okay? So what you do is you take this rectangle box, okay, and you trap these candles right here, okay? And this is what you're getting. This is where we get accumulation, distribution. This is where we had those retests and that bullish break. This is where we had those retests and that bearish break. This is now where we could have retests for the bearish break or the bullish break, guys, okay? So that's all you got to do when you're trading. And again, this could be forming a head and shoulder pattern, okay? Here's our left shoulder. Guys, this is like textbook call. A lot of technical stuff on this call, okay? So this is your left shoulder. Up here's your head. A head and shoulder pattern is bearish, okay? So this is where we put our head, right up here. Okay, so what do we see? A head, a left shoulder. What are we looking for over here, guys? Our right shoulder, okay? It could be forming right now, okay? So this could be like a right shoulder area right in here. Okay, so if this breaks down bearish, it's going to follow this red arrow and follow this head and shoulder pattern. However, if we start to break out bullish and we start to close above this right shoulder, then we could go, then it won't be a head and shoulder pattern anymore. Then it will continue to move up. Okay, so that's the way how I want to leave the chart right now and end this call like this. So guys, congratulations to everybody on this call. Everybody that got some pips and feasting and eating and making money and learning, guys, respect to you guys. Just hit that subscribe button, like these videos, share them, just help Dave and I grow. That's all we ask in return. And if you guys want to take your trading to the next level, monthly mentorship program for the snipers, $29.99 a month. If you guys want to join that free Telegram group, it's Stock Sniper Trading FX. Get in there, and we have all kinds of stuff going on in there. And let me show you real quick, guys, the website just before we end the call. So this is our Stock Sniper Trading website. Okay, here's the monthly membership program, what you get in there. So you get all the trade ideas, you get online tutorials, you get a lot of private Zoom calls where we can mentor you guys. Then we have blogs. Okay, so guys, if you just want to get in on our blog, you just leave your email address, and then these are blogs. This was a US sell for 300 pips on YouTube Live. This was with Dave, where he took this and it was worth 300 plus pips. So we have a breakdown of it, and we show you how that trade was taken. This was a Bitcoin sell for $7,600. This was trades, like all kinds of trades. Here, Sniper Team banked $2,400 and 24 pips on a 1 minute candle. We break that down. Okay, those are just blogs. Then the membership, guys. When you join the Sniper Team, these are our tutorials. Okay, so what are pips, lots? What are different order types? How to use a stop loss properly? Then we get into course 1, which is Introduction to Candlestick Analysis. Then we get into course 2, an introduction to a bullish engulfing pattern. It's got videos. Okay, so they're about 10-minute video tutorials with charts, and they're real quick. They're real good. A lot of good information. There's no BS, no fluff. We get right down to the point. We give you all the information you guys need to learn about trading candles. Then we go and then we follow bearish candlestick. We go into a hammer, shooting star. What are haramis, pin bars you hear me talking about? Spin top candles. What are those? What is a doji? There's so much to learn. Then we get into patterns, okay? And here's patterns. What is a downtrend? What is a bullish bearish flag? Ascending triangles, descending triangles, pennants, okay, double top, M and W formations, falling wedge. Here's the head and shoulder, the one that we just talked about. Here's the head and shoulder pattern, okay, is one of the most reliable reversal patterns and can be seen in an uptrend or a downtrend, okay? And there's a video tutorial on that. And then technical indicators. Here's moving averages, EMA, SMA, how to use a VWAP, Bollinger Bands, Fibonacci retracement, RSI, MACD, stochastics, learn strategies, the golden and death cross strategy, Fibonacci strategies, the swing high, swing low, also the swing low, swing high, bullish RSI divergence, bearish RSI divergence, how to spot bullish divergence on MACD, and bearish divergence on MACD. So you get a ton of tutorials, guys. There's a lot of good information, and then you can join us live, and we apply all this to our live trading. So look at the bullish breakout, guys. Look at that, okay? So look at that. It didn't break below here, okay? So there was no confirmation of a break below. The bullish candle came back up. Now we're above that daily resistance, and look at how high it shot up. The wick got up to 1806, guys, okay? So this could have been another buy entry, okay? That's why, guys, look at all these pips. This is like, could have been 100 plus pips on this call. Toons gets steak next week. Yes, steak and lobster. Toons is buying steak and lobster for everybody on this call. He just said it. So steak and lobster is on Toons next week. He's making these pips. Sylvie, what's going on? I wish members have access to live calls on Zoom since YouTube has a 35-second delay. I might cancel my membership, by the way. Your course is something. Yeah, there's nothing we can do about the delay. That's TradingView. I can't help that. Like, this is the platform we use. If the 30-second delay is really bothering you, by all means, you've got to do what you got to do. But I can't control the 30-second delay. So if 30 seconds is really affecting you when we trade 5-minute candles with confirmation. I don't see what 30 seconds is really going to affect with your trading, but you can do whatever you want. But yeah, thanks for the input. Maybe eventually we'll stream where there is no delay, but as of now, TradingView has a 30-second delay. There's nothing that I can do about that. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. It's past the 90 minutes, but if Dave goes tomorrow, it's going to be to be determined. Friday mornings are usually just to be determined, but I'm going to be done for the week. I'll be streaming Sunday with our daily and weekly forecasts. So if you guys want, join us then. And guys, just remember, subscribe, like, share, and have a great day, guys. Today was an awesome call. But have a great day, guys. Take it easy, everybody. And we'll see you guys. Have a great day.